Okay, we are finishing getting a set up. Pull up YouTube, pull up TikTok. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Gonna swap screens. I set up this new screen where it would be full screen because it was kind of hard to see everything on the screen with the overlay, even though I think the overlay is really cute. But it's also really hard when the only way I can actually physically see the game is through the recording software and in like a really, really tiny screen. So we're gonna go like this, and I have a chat thing that will pop up. Hopefully it doesn't block any gameplay, so we can move stuff around as we go. And we have TikTok going live as well, so we have everyone here. Cool, let's get started. So yesterday we spent an hour on the first chapter of this game because it ended up being really ridiculously hard. Because we have no new game plus to get us started. So we have to start with no levels, no supports, no adjuncts. Adjuncts? I just used like a completely different word. No adjunct professors allowed. But from now on it should be slightly easier because now we can start... I forgot that I can't connect. Okay. It should be a little easier going on forward because we can start recruiting people now and all of that jazz. But basically, if you were not here yesterday, the challenge of this run is that we are playing on...
Battle, so
Thank you, Claude.
learn how to take command. Oh, that concept may be...
Okay, anyway. Gambit mentions. So, we're playing on the most ridiculously hard difficulty that this game offers, called Maddening mode, because it makes you feel like you're going mad while you're playing it. At least that's how I describe it. And one of the main points of this game is the fact that you can recruit across the different paths that this game offers to kind of like min-max and make the strongest team possible, because every path has strong characters, every path have slightly weaker characters. However, in our challenge here, we can only work with the characters that are a part of our storyline or our path. So we can't go cross-recruit Annette or Sylvain or Felix, who are all really cool units that I like to play with. We're stuck with these guys. Whereas if I could recruit anyone, I wouldn't be using Ignatz or Lawrence really, because I don't really find them that much fun to play with. So it's kind of forcing us to play with people that we wouldn't usually play with. Okay. So, yeah. And we are allowed to recruit 2 characters that, like, canonically, other than Cyril and Flang, because they'll join you anyway. But we're allowed to recruit Balthus, because canonically he's part of the Alliance, and he goes with, like, Hilda and all. And we're allowed to recruit Ash because he has dialogue options in the second half of the game, allowing you to recruit him, and he's the only one that you can go and recruit after the fact. So, but we can't get Ash yet because we're stuck without New Game Plus. So we can't do any of the like early game recruiting strats other than just increasing our ability or our skills and our supports with him as fast as we can. Okay. So I wanted to try to get my inventory sorted out now that we can finally start doing stuff. Why do you have an intermediate seal? I guess we got that from the last battle. And we have this for Balthus. Okay. So, pardon me, all of the, like, Ashen Wolves are, like, kind of tied together for, like, paralogs in the second half of the game. So, like, all of these other characters, they'll get their special in-slot weapon before the second half of the game starts. So if they interact with a character from another route, you can still do the paralog because they're allied units. Or if they do have it in the second half, we can still do it because they only cross with characters in their path. Now Balthus, though, we can't do unless we have Happy. And Happy is part of the Alliance. So, I don't know. I'm trying to lean on how lenient to be. I guess I made the challenge. I can come up with it. If we're allowed to use the Ashen Wolves, period, because they kind of would... They're not for the church or anything. They're for the... like, for Byleth. And I guess you could say, like, oh, after the events of the DLC storyline, like, they're connected to them. So, I'm thinking we're probably going to be okay to use the Ashen Wolves, because this is going to be really hard. Okay. Cool. And Panda was about to tell us about an ad break that has already started that it didn't tell me about. So while Twitch is on ad break, let's do the boring stuff and do some shopping. I don't know why I'm holding a shield. I don't know where I got said shield from, but I guess we can keep it. Actually, I might put it on Lysithea because she'll be able to tank hits better. Claude needs a new bow. It's been so long that, like, my brain is like, I don't remember how to do certain things. And she's, I forgot Anna is gonna speak up every time. Okay, I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna give Leonie another lance because she's gonna eat through the durability because we have to use so many combat arts. Lawrence is probably... Lawrence is gonna suck to start because we can't get any of his magic right away. And, like, on one hand, we could class him down the Lancer route and double back for the Reason Knight, but then we're locked out of using magic for a whole chunk of the game until we get him to, like, what, level 30, level 40. If we take the magic route with him, he'll be more fragile, but he'll be able to hit from afar. And we can also dabble him into what's the name? It's Reason? And what's white magic called? I don't even remember. But we can deal him into healing to help us. Okay. Ignatz has no weapon for some reason. I'm gonna give him... Oh, I was gonna give him a bow, but we ran out of money. So, I'll give him a bow next time. We're gonna go for like an assassin build for him. I kind of want to play around with taking him. I feel like it's pretty common to take him like high crit, but that will help so much if I could just like get him like really good dodge, really good crit, and he could just drop into the enemy lines and just deal with them. Raphael, I still don't really know if I want to take him more armored knight or oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just hitting random buttons at this point. But yeah, like on one hand, if I take Raphael armored knight, he'll be able to tank all of the physical attacks, but he'll be really slow, and he won't be able to tank any of the magic hits. And if I'm remembering correctly, there's gonna be some long distance magic users at some points. So that might make it like stupid hard. But brawling, I don't remember in this game if brawling is like super effective against mages. Is it? Is there research in Fire Emblem Chaos is brawling good against mages? Only weak against... Okay, well they could be good to knock out squishies. So we'll think about it. We will think about it. Because Balthus is also brawling, but he's gonna be like a brawl magic kind of character. Or that's the way he leans. Okay. Oh. I need a vulnerability. Also, another difficulty is that if we had New Game Plus, actually, I have the DLC, so I should have access to the some of the stuff. Okay, apparently TikTok wanted me to... I feel like it's getting weird. Testing? Oh. 1 second. Testing? What the? 1 second. Testing? Ooh. Okay, so somehow TikTok Live changed my microphone over there to my webcam mic so nobody could hear me, so that's cool. Okay, let me test it now. Testing. I think it's... yeah, it's a lot better now. Okay. There we go. That's better. Hopefully the music isn't from the game isn't too loud over there. Shame on you, TikTok, for changing my audio source on me. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, I was giving a shield to Lysithia. I'll go ahead and save. We don't have the turn wheel yet, but that's okay. We probably won't need it.
Me?
So I think like if I focus on leveling up basically like 2-3 characters each week and just kind of rotate around, it might be easier because there's going to be basically harder to get experience. Let's see.
Leave it to me.
So I'll take like a heavy hitter and then people who
Ready
can like
anytime.
long distance right behind.
Who, me?
Does Balthus have any magic to start? Of course he doesn't. Why would the game be that nice to me and let me have magic to start?
I stand ready. Ready and willing. I got
Okay.
this.
You guys are just gonna chill over here for now. Okay. Balthus can hit any of these shots. He hit 2 of them.
Predictable.
And then Lysithea can finish off with the magic to get a little bit of experience. And then we can drop Hilda in there. I'm gonna bring Marion over here. I guess we'll just Hilda and Claude over here. Now, if I remember correctly, either Hanneman or Manuela give us an item. So one of the other professors gives us an item that increases like the class experience you get, and I'm pretty sure somebody gives you an item to increase the experience you get. So getting a hold of that will probably be pretty helpful, even if we recruit them to get the paralog and then we just put them in the back of the line and never touch them. So Claude has a ability multiplies his experience. Doesn't Byleth have? Okay. Basically, if we're gonna level people up, we should just put them around Byleth because they'll get extra experience from it. Oh my gosh, Balthus. Good. Then we'll have Claude weaken a little bit. And then Hilda can scoop in for the kill. This early game grind is probably the most boring, frustrating part. Because everyone just levels up so slow. Because they cannot do any damage, they can't solo anything yet. Of course I
Let's
wasn't
get to it.
looking at that. But we can have the enemy finish him off with the bow. Alright, let's move Hilda over here. Lysithea is pretty low.
That helps.
If we can get Balthus, basically get all of the mages to get enough white magic skill that they can use heal, I can just create a massive line of mages and damage dealers and just have them continuously level up from healing people. So that is probably going to be the goal right here. And then keep everybody near Byleth so they can just sop up all of the extra experience from their ability. And also staying in the trees to stop from taking too much damage. Oh, I think Lysithia's out of magic. Cool. Okay. If I pull her to the side and just have her start chipping people with her bow so she can just get a little bit of experience and a little bit of class experience. And like, Balthus is actually kind of going crazy with the gauntlets because of how many times they hit. Okay. Marianne, come back around this way. Actually, let me pull Hilda down. If I pull her this way, then she can take out this guy. Nice. And then
Oh, nice.
heal her for experience. And then I'll pull Claude over here.
Let us be cautious.
I'll bring Lawrence over so he can get a little bit of healing and give Marianne more experience. She has 2 more heals. Cool. Okay, nobody's gonna attack Violet. If I can just get like Hilda, Claude, and Violet leveled up just enough that they can take through the next chapter.
Be mindful.
Awesome.
Well done.
Take a heal. They gain experience so slow. But she has her plus 5 HP ability now, and that will be really helpful here at the beginning. Okay, I didn't expect him to hit that. However, I was hoping. Nice. Okay. Finally, Hilda got
Still a
a
delicate
level up.
flower, you-
I feel like she should have gotten one, like, ages ago. Whoever gets the kill on this boss is gonna get probably a full level. Balthus? Oh, yeah, you recruit them at a higher level. So it might be smart for me to wait like a chapter or 2 to recruit the other Ashen Wolves, because then I won't have to worry about leveling them up along with everyone else in this early grind. So if I wait until like the recruitment level is at least level 5, then I won't have to worry about getting them through the first class. Where everyone like kinda sucks. Okay. Who needs the level?
Thank you.
I don't know if Lysithia could take it. She could. Okay, we'll give it to Lysithia.
I don't have
And Napoleon and money! So we can buy more weapons, because we're gonna have to use so many combat arts that we're gonna just like fly through weapon durability. Cool. We also need to get our professor level up so fast. It's gonna be so much fishing. So basically fishing, I almost said? Fishing and gardening are gonna be like our best friends. Cool. Instruct. Okay, Ignots, we can work on your sword some. Because the sooner we can get a killing edge in your hand,
I feel
the better. And then Lysithea. I want to focus on her white magic because literally the only way she's gaining it is by doing this.
I've got it.
And she has heal. That will help so much. Okay. Marianne. I'm gonna try to get your black magic up a little bit so we can get you an attack.
I...
And then we ran out. Okay. Group tasks are still fine. Goals are all fine. Let's go.
Hey, pal.
Yeah. It's the same thing that we were already doing, but if you want to. And we'll take the free magic. Even though it's not on
There's
any
someone
character
who's
that
slightly
needs
off.
What's the
magic.
point?
You know, if we decide we want to do an all healers run, I know exactly the meta.
That wasn't so...
Perfect.
I'm beginning to understand. I think I get it now.
Aha!
Oh, we finally got another attack on Lysithea. That's awesome. Okay. Now I think this time we have to do the teaching. Yeah, the seminars. Okay. So this one would be cool because it increases authority, but it only helps 3 different characters. Whereas the ones with magic help so many more characters. And I feel like magic and bows especially are so crucial right now. So this can help Marianne and Lawrence get their magic up a little bit. But this one's also good because if we go... Basically everyone here can kind of profit off of everything. I'm pretty sure that Ash calls for lances, so we'll have to get our lance skill up too. I'll check. I think it's lance and charm. Dude, I wish we could have Sylvain. He would be so easy to recruit. Okay. I'm gonna go with this because literally everyone's gonna need bows and mostly everyone's gonna need magic. And Byleth will eventually be using magic, so...
Now I see the heart of it.
Not as hard as I thought.
Perfect. Those are both pretty cool. And it increases motivation. Mercedes' birthday. Sorry, Mercedes. I think you're
Hey,
cool.
Teach. Glad you can make it.
However, I can't recruit you, so there's no point in wasting my money on your flowers. Sorry! Okay. Oh, we have some support conversations. As I mentioned yesterday, I am going to just skip through these because the whole point of this is our battling and challenge. Now,
Hello.
in a month when Fortune's Weave comes out and we do our Fortune's Weave playthrough, we will be sitting through every ounce of dialogue. Ugh.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I'm not certain I will be able to sleep
TikTok,
soundly
what
after
are you
beholding
doing?
something like that.
TikTok literally keeps trying to mess up my mic audio and stuff. Why is it all peaking higher than what I have it set to? I don't even know. TikTok Studio is crazy. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just throw a little save. We'll finally have our Divine Pulse.
So this is the Red Canyon.
So I'm gonna
Stay
be
focused.
be able to use it in a couple turns. Okay, I'm gonna throw like
Who? Me?
Hilda, Byleth,
I stand ready.
Lawrence,
Let's get to it.
Leone in the front of everything. There is a single archer here.
Ready
but
and willing.
I'll just put Claude back
Leave
there.
it to me.
And then I'll bring...
Who, me?
Oh,
I got this.
I didn't get to bring Balthus because the first battle,
Ready
they only let you
anytime.
bring exactly how many you should have in your house because they don't expect you to have anyone recruited yet.
Think not.
Basically, if I just play this game of letting Lawrence, like, oh! I was gonna let Lawrence tank hits, but that's fine. Okay. So if I play a game of tanking hits and then healing people up, then my healers will be able to get XP so much faster. Why do I only have a training bow? That's so stupid. Let's just see here. Dude, these enemies are like kind of tanky. How much is this guy gonna hit for? He's gonna double her no matter what. Oh! Cool! That sucks. Where's my Divine Pulse? Oh, I do already have it. Okay. Let's
stand
rethink
ready.
this. I messed up. I don't have a lot of charges. I also have to
Ready
do
and
the
willing.
amiibo stuff too. Let me pull,
Leave it to me.
use
Who,
Violet
me?
and Hilda to pull these guys down, and then we'll just like
Let's get to it. Who, me?
go crazy attacking them.
I got this.
Ready anytime.
We have 2 more Divine Pulses. Oh, their speed is so high. And they also have really high hit despite... Okay, cool. Okay,
So
this
is
battle
the
is gonna take stupid long.
I hear there's a bat. Ready and willing.
How do I get only in the range of one of them? This block
Leave it to me.
is my highest defense. 7, 7, 6.
Stay focused. Who, me?
Okay.
I stand ready.
Let's get to it.
I got
I
this.
can like try to kind of separate them.
Who, me?
It's so hard because they
Ready
all just move
anytime.
as a unit. And it's like the preparation battles in between chapters are just always so much easier, so you don't get as much experience doing them. But literally just knock this guy out, it'll be so much easier. Because now we can use curving shots to get him low. And then I'm hoping... No, Ignace is not strong enough yet. Weaken a little more. I should have attacked Balthazar instead of Raphael. If I use that, then I can punch. Yeah.
This is my.
This is my first fight. He sounds so happy. Miasma. She doesn't miss this time. And then one shot with Lawrence.
It is a no.
Beautifully executed. Literally not a single drop of HP taken from that. That was awesome. Now I just have to try to do that every time. I think if I wait, I can pull these guys down, and these guys will stay stationary, so I don't have to come at them all at the same time. They're level 9. They're level 9. We're level 3 on a good day. Half of our people are level 1. Hate maddening mode. Okay. I think I just have to pull these guys down, because if I go too far up, then I risk triggering the next round of people. So basically, if I fall back here, I think Pando says, Ember says that she is hungry. And I kind of agree. I can't wait for dinner. Okay, let's do it again. He'll come up and try to use curving shot. Missed one of the shots, which is really good. Was that even a curving shot, or was that just the TS2 range? Right, cool. Because we're a thief and we have double range. Because that's super fun and cool. Let's just do exactly what we did before. Use these two to knock out the first one. Then Claude can curving shot. Hopefully hit, right? Okay, Lawrence heals off of that. And then we come in with... Let's see, what's going to be better here? I think Leonie will be better because having Lysithea be able to weaken this guy. Yeah. Will be way better. Okay. Leonie come in for... Oh, I should have stopped at the curving shot to try to get one more, but... Beautiful. Now we just have to take out this guy, which includes... Hopefully not missing Miasma. And then... We basically need to be able to do 8 damage with... Oh, but we also have Ignat still, right? Oh. Never mind. We don't need Ignats. Marianne is just, like, better at everything, I guess. Cool. Okay. I think the move is that we just continuously wait for all of the moving enemies to come down, get them, and then we can go up and take out all of the stationary enemies. Because if we try to push through and take out these moving groups at the same time as these guys, it's going to overwhelm us. Because, again, they are all triple our level. Okay. Perfect. So let's get reset up. This push is going to be harder, where they have a mage instead of an archer this time, because we have a lot of people who are weaker to magic, and the mage can just, no matter what, is going to be able to attack us back. So Raphael is going to be really helpful for this one. But let's heal up Byleth. So Byleth can tank the first hit as always. And just hang out down here. This is literally the annoying gameplay you have to have when you play Maddening mode. Especially at the beginning of the game. Alright, come on. The mage is really far behind, so we might be able to take on... Gosh. Oh, even better. He's a white mage. He's not gonna do... His crit is low-key high for a mage. But he's not gonna be able to really do much to us at all. Okay. Can we pull Hilda in for the first shot? Hopefully Hilda can get like a really good crit and be able to wipe out this first guy, so then we can just all go for the second guy and then take the mage out in the third round. No crit, but that's fine.
I think. Yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh my
tougher.
god. It just started storming so loud. That was the loudest like pop of thunder I've heard ever. Well, not really the loudest, but it was quite loud. One second. Un momento. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to mute real quick to take care of something. I need to order my dinner. But basically, we got really lucky because the mage, for some odd reason, is kind of just like walking around really silly. Which is interesting. So, that is good. And it just started storming so loud. So hopefully the power doesn't go out. Because it went out earlier for some odd reason. Okay. I am just picking out my dinner real quick. Someone give me guidance on what I want to eat.